Well, let's update you on the breaking news here on Fox Sports News on this Wednesday. And it's bad news for South Sydney. The skipper, Cam Murray, not only that, fullback Latrell Mitchell, both suffering injuries at training today, could be at least a few weeks out for Latrell. And who knows with Cam Murray. Let's bring more with our reporter, Cody Kay. Cody, what can you tell us around what has happened, first with Cam Murray, and how long it could be?
Such a bombshell for South Sydney, coming off a really horrible year last year. Such high hopes with Wayne Bennett. But today at training, and I literally got off the phone with the club about 30 seconds before you went to air, Cam Murray was doing a running drill today at training and has ruptured, they believe, his Achilles tendon. So, like, worst case, he's gone for the season. Best case is it would be around 5 months.
Wow.
So regardless of how you look at it, they're probably going to be missing Cameron Murray for easily the vast majority of the season. If there's a player you probably can't afford to lose in that forward pack, it's obviously Cameron Murray is the captain of the club as well. As for Latrell, also doing a running drill today, it's a hamstring injury. He walked off the field, which the club believes is at least a semi-promising sign, and will go for scans tonight.
Okay.
So we will know tomorrow what the extent of Latrell's is. But, I mean, it's so bad for a club to lose, you know, and you consider what Cameron Murray went through last year. He had the groin injury that almost saw him miss an entire Origin campaign, had that wrist injury that he suffered in the Pacific Championships. They thought he'd missed the start of the season. So diligent with his rehab during the off-season that he basically was way ahead of what everybody thought he would be and was on track to play round one, and now he's going to miss most of the season.
So they've got the Charity Shield this weekend.
Yeah.
That one's in Mudgee in 2 weeks, 2 days to round one against the Dolphins at Suncorp. So you would think with Latrell, I mean, it's terrible news for Cam Murray, but in the short term with Latrell, that's a really tight time frame as well for something like a hamstring.
Well, that's the problem. With any of those soft tissues, you've got to err on the side of caution. So, I mean, look, you go back to the calf injury Latrell suffered a couple of years ago, and that kept him out for much, much longer than they thought, because soft tissue, it's kind of hard to get an exact read on it. Obviously, the issue that we often hear sports scientists talk about is the risk of recurrent injury.
Right.
Once you do a hamstring, there's a very good chance you're going to do it again. So, like you mentioned, even if it's like a low grade for Latrell, does the club then have to err on the side of caution and say, we'd love to get you back? Because, I mean, he's so vital to them, but then, you know, you've already lost your skipper for basically the season. How long do you have to keep Latrell on ice for?
I mean, that's him on a plane there and back and tight turnaround. So, yeah.
And by all reports, Latrell was the fittest and, you know, most determined. He'd been off the drink for months and months and months. So it happens in rugby league to have two massive ones go down in the same training session before the season started. Man, that's bad.
Bad news for Bunnies fans. Cody, thank you so much.
Thanks, mate.